And I have a pretty cool show happening today. Gloria, we miss you. But this is the Region Angels show. And if you haven't seen it, please log on to our YouTube. We're at Region Angels. And it's a show that celebrates people in the region, but people that are doing great things in the community. So these are folks that possibly have a business or have a nonprofit and they want to give back to the area they grew up in. So right now you're either hearing us live on WJOB here at the Strachan Van Til Studios. Maybe you're listening to us on the radio at 12:30 a.m. How easy is that to remember? 12:30 a.m. or 104.7 FM. Or maybe you found our podcast episodes on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever you get your audio fix from. So our original show was called Speaking of Charity. It was started by Gloria, a.k.a. Gogo Morris. But this is a new format. And as you can see behind me, this is the Region Angels. And we're shining a light on individuals, nonprofits, angel investors, and even companies that are making a difference. My name is Tina Chip, and I'm today's guest host on the show. I will be a regular here, and we're just wanting to make the show bigger and bigger. I'm excited to announce our YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, please head over to YouTube, look at search bar, Region Angels. You can like it, but most importantly, subscribe. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers. All right. Well, today's an interesting guests. My brother, Chris Pavlou, and my husband, Greg Chip. So thank you for being on the Region Angel Show.
It's our pleasure.
Yeah, this is great.
Today we're celebrating, so we might as well start with that. And
it's my sister's birthday.
You know, I didn't get to say it.
Okay, well,
so
I beat you to it. Yeah, I beat you to it.
So we're going to celebrate. It's my wife's birthday today.
My sister's.
Special day for the two of us, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, and for you as well, Tina. So we're usually on the other side of the camera, so this is great that we're able to participate. So thank you, and happy birthday, sweetheart.
It's our pleasure.
Well, thanks for being here, and thank you for being some of our Region Angels. I want to start off by saying thanks for sharing it's my birthday. This will be an interesting show because they kind of feed off of each other. But you both grew up in the region. Greg, you grew up in
Munster,
and you're coming back. You have what drove you to come back and making a difference in the region?
That's an excellent question.
In 7 to 10 seconds.
I have 10 seconds. Yeah, I have to follow
7 to 10
instructions
seconds.
today. Well, which is so distant from my concept. But what brought us back to the region? Well, quite honestly, my wife did, and a business opportunity. So we've no better place to come back to home, and we're close to our family, and we're close to the people who we do business with and have known our whole life. So it's great to be back in the area, and that was really the driving reason to come back.
I thought it was for me.
Oh, yeah, and my brother-in-law. Came back for him.
Of course.
That's why love is on my shirt. Love is power. So anyone can come back to the region. Anyone else can have a business. But why give back? What motivates you, and what do you do? And if you can share the business that you're speaking of.
Sure, you're questioning myself. Are we on to...
Who's first?
Me first, because I'm closer.
First.
Okay, best for last.
The companies that we represent, we are partners in automobile dealerships. So it's a Nissan store, Kia store, Mitsubishi store, and a Toyota store. The Kia...
Now, where are those located?
I was going to answer that question.
Okay.
The Nissan, Kia, and Mitsubishi store are in Hobart.
You're not used to me being in the bigger chair, are you?
No, I'm not used to this. So
You've always been in the bigger chair.
I'm always in the bigger... Who is the bigger
No,
chair?
I'm in the bigger chair.
I know, I'm saying, yeah.
So viewers get to listen to us argue. So 3 of the stores are in Northwest Indiana. They're over by South Lake Mall, just to the east of it, about a mile on Route 30. It's and all 3 of those stores are independent, but they're on the same property. Those are the businesses we have in town. We've got a Toyota store in Bourbonnais, which is about a 45-minute ride. They participate, and still the funds that we save and that we collect out there are also donated back to this community this time, and both. So we give to both communities.
Well, and if you all looked at the YouTube episode or were listening to the radio when I had Ann Peters on, which was for Pink Ribbon Society, the local dealership, South Lake Kia, Nissan, Mitsubishi, as well as Toyota and Thomas Dodge, correct?
Yes, our partners have the Thomas dealership. So their Dodge store on Indianapolis Boulevard and their Kia store participate as well.
So every October...
Is he teasing me?
No, I didn't do anything.
He teased me.
No, I just did.
Every October, they donate a part of their proceeds to Pink Ribbon to make an impact in the breast cancer community. And thus far, I think you have all donated how much to Pink Ribbon?
About $100,000 in the last
amazing.
4.5 years.
Which is amazing. So it's local businesses that really try to make a difference to give back to the community. And it's amazing because, every day's different. We never know what tomorrow comes. But being able to do that and make an impact is a pretty amazing thing. What beyond that motivates you to do something? Because isn't there a monthly charity that they vote on at South Lake?
Correct. We give back every month for the last 5 years now that you can go to our website, which is southlake-autogroup.com, and you'll see the charities that we've donated to, 108 total, some duplicates, but what happens is you can go to the Facebook or the website and you vote for, so you submit your name and your charity, and then the most votes earns each month from both groups. So the South Lake Plaza and Toyota Bourbonnais both donate $500 a month towards those charities, and 108 of them total over the last 4 years. The goal behind that was to connect locally We're appreciative of the relationship we have with our customers. We really do value it. We do believe that giving back to your community is an obligation and responsibility. And in order to do so, we allow our customers themselves to vote for what's important to them, opposed to us believing that we think something important because there's so many important causes. They select it. So we've been doing that now for 5 years, 108 recipients.
Wow. So 108 different, and these are all charities locally in the region.
Oh, yeah, that's a requirement. It has to be a local charity.
So if anyone's listening on the radio or watching our YouTube podcast, or maybe you're watching this podcast, a month from now, this is something that will never run out. So you can nominate a local charity on the Facebook page or through the website,
Correct.
but typically the Facebook page.
Correct.
And then everyone votes on it, and I believe they share the winner, which again, $500 to a charity that's local can mean a lot.
It does. And it's amazing that the small charities, it's funny, they say to themselves, well, I don't know if we're going to win, if we can qualify for it. And the reality is most of them are small charities. So the $500 makes a huge difference to them. So we're grateful to do that, in addition to many other activities that we participate in on a regular basis. But the structured ones are the monthly and then the campaigns that we get involved in, like awesome. the Pink Ribbon.
And these are the Region Angels. This is what local
I'll give you that.
business owners are doing to give back to our community. And we thank you, Greg, and we thank the whole Thomas group and the South Lake Kia Nissan Mitsubishi group to keep doing that. It's a special place in my heart because none of this is really ours, right? It's all to help others and make a difference. So thank you.
You're welcome, honey. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, that was more than 10 seconds.
No, that was 10 seconds. Okay. It's your turn. I'm going to interrupt you too, by the way.
Yeah, that's all right.
Sorry, viewers, listeners.
We can mute your mic, Greg.
I'll take his off.
So, great. Chris, wow, you grew up in the region.
Yes.
We went to Maryville High School.
Yes.
Go Pirates. I know I left for a while and then moved back with you, Greg.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I thought it was for me.
There's a theme,
you're lucky.
Theme here.
Yeah.
But don't make me regret this, having you two on.
I'm trying to behave. He interrupted.
Come on, it's only normal.
So, Chris,
yeah,
thank you for being on the show, and thank you for giving back to the region and being in Region Angels. I know you started out by making a difference, and you have a great story to tell. So for those that don't know Chris Pavlou and what's behind him and what he does, if you can share it, please.
10 seconds.
Oh, geez. I need more than 10 seconds. Growing up, it was, it was good, but there was difficult times as any family and us growing up. Mm-hmm. But, I was, with me and my sister, we were on a mission and, we just accomplish what we want. We take our goals and we go for it. My sister has done so much for the community and so much for people out there, especially with breast cancer or any kind of cancer. She helps, she talks. I'm talking about my sister because she's my hero. So she gave me the strength to move forward, and I have five businesses right now, and I'm blessed to do it. I'm blessed to give back. So that's why I do it. I love giving back to churches and communities and, any kind of organization that needs help. I'm all for it. During COVID, I stayed open and I employed my employees to keep going. We remodeled, but I kept them going. I didn't just sit back and say, okay, we can't open. But we did deliveries and we did carry out. And, I care about the people. It's about the people. As long as they're happy, I'm happy.
Well, Chris, you have a big team behind you. You have a wonderful wife. You have 2 amazing children.
I couldn't do it without them. My wife has gone through a lot with me, and you know what? I'm blessed to have her in my life as well as my kids. I'm super blessed. Super blessed.
And your brother-in-law.
Oh, jeez.
I kept
that's another story. That's another episode. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. So what is it that you do, Chris? I know what you do. Greg knows what you do, but you do make an impact, and I see you never say no when someone needs something.
Everybody was out there helping me, as my family and my friends, and I'm so grateful for everybody. I own restaurants. I have Radius Valpo. I'm going to be opening up a new one in Crown Point, Radius Crown Point. Maple and Bacon. which is my breakfast and brunch place over there in Aberdeen and Valpo. Part owner of Tommy B's over in Aberdeen, and Sandwich City in Crown Point.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yes, I've had 20 restaurants, so yeah, I'm down to 5. So
Well, you've been doing this your whole life. You're surrounded by the people
well,
in the food and
yes.
restaurant business and service business.
I was a broker before that at A.G. Edwards, and that's where I met my lovely wife. And just the food business is in my blood, with my dad and my mom, growing up in the imported food business. It gave me, I learned a lot, take care of the people. That's what it's about, and I love it. And I love giving back and feeding great people. You got to love what you do. If you love what you do, there's a passion, and, I care. And you know what? To be honest, it's not just about me. It's about my staff. My staff is fantastic. I couldn't do it without them, and I couldn't grow without them. If you build a good team, you're going to be fine. And I love it. I love my team.
So anyone can have a business in the community, but not everyone has to give back. It's a choice. So what is it that, because like I said, you both are Region Angels, that's why you're sitting on the couch. Can you talk a little bit about what you do for the community and what things you'd like to maybe get involved in the future?
Do you want me to go first?
Well, you're always first.
No. Okay, whoever.
Well,
You want me to?
No, just don't copy anything I say.
Yeah, well, don't copy what I say.
won't. I'm sorry.
I definitely help out the churches in the community, and I love that. I give donations. I never say no as long as it's a great cause. St. Jude's, I love to help St. Jude's, make a wish. Whatever I can do, like I said, I'm blessed. I'm happy to be here. It was a battle getting to where I am today. So I thank God every day. I thank my family, my sister. All right, okay, Greg. But with my wife and my kids, to stick through me through all the stress and through all the hard work and all the long hours. I'm blessed to do that. And giving back is just because I always want to do the right thing, and I want to help. And just care about the community. This is, what else is there, besides, donating, giving back. It's makes me happy. It actually makes me happy.
See how happy he is? I'm happy you're happy.
Are you happy? I'm happy to be next to you.
And couldn't ask for a better few minutes of my day. Are you done answering?
Yes, go ahead.
Excellent. I'll answer the same question. I mean, the truth is, we don't get there alone, as Chris pointed that out. It takes a lot of people, our staff, our family, and the community, and we can't forget the community as partner in our business. And so we're extremely active in trying to support the community. There's endless causes, and there's great leaders out there. And I know those of you who are listening, some of you are watching, you give back to, keep doing it. Challenge yourself to do one more thing for the community, because that makes a difference. A strong community really, truly gives you a strong business. And if you forget that, and I think everything goes awry. So to Chris's point, there's a lot of people that count on the independent businesses which you're broadcasting to, and without those independent businesses, you truly just can't grow your community. So we've made a commitment, myself, and I know my brother-in-law.
I love giving back.
He loves. Did I share that with you yet? He loves giving back.
I love giving back.
So
I think I'm just going to back off.
I think
I'm
the person for the people.
Show.
He is a person for the people. He wants to go for office, and I just, that slogan got me. I'm the person for the people.
The person for the people.
So I'm going to be the campaign manager, and we're going to go for office eventually.
I
but
love it.
You got to care. I do what God wants me to do, and like I said, He put me on this path, and I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep going.
Keep charging the hill.
Yep.
I mean, you're a young man.
Two of my favorite people right here. And if you also remember, Pink Ribbon does an amazing luncheon.
Yes.
They have celebrity servers. These are two of the celebrity servers. And if you want to see a show, if you thought today's show was funny and how they feed on each other, see them serving food. That is hysterical.
Well, I'm a professional at that. I got to teach my brother-in-law here.
I kept as far away from him as I possibly could.
I'm on top of it. You know what I'm saying?
I thought we did well.
Yeah.
I really do. But you can ask the patrons in which I served there. I don't think it's a night.
You guys didn't get that many complaints.
No, but I don't think it's a nighttime job for me, an after-hours job. I think I'm better doing what I do in the car business than I am in the service and restaurant business. So you stick to your deal, and I'm going to come by and haze you.
I love doing it. I look forward every year to do that.
It's fun, isn't it?
I think I have 1 or 2 years on.
I think you've 2 years on.
2 years.
Although I'm,
I can't wait to get to the 10 years mark.
soon.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Because then you get a bow tie.
Yeah, I love that bow tie. And the people that we serve with, everybody's great.
It's fun.
I have a great time. It's fun.
If you haven't attended the Pink Ribbon Luncheon, it's at the Avalon. Peter Kayavas does an amazing job putting this and helping and support. And it's just a fun afternoon to kick off Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And these two sitting on the couch, Greg and Chris, will always be there to support and serve. And it's amazing because you see these folks doing it that they're not in their element.
Well, I am.
Not really.
Kind of.
I mean, you have an army of people doing things for you. I actually serve and do the things.
Oh, jeez. No.
But it's all for a charity, and it's all for a good cause, and it's all for our backyard, right? Because it's in the region. That's why we say Region Angels. So you, Greg, have an amazing program going on at the dealership. I know October with breast cancer.
Yes.
You raise a lot of funds for Pink Ribbon to make a difference. And then you have the monthly charity, both for the South Lake group, and then there's also one for Toyota Bourbonnais on their Facebook page.
Correct.
For a monthly charity. So again, if you know a charity, please nominate them. This is a great way. And if they don't get chosen, nominate them the next month. Chris, I know you have something coming up that you're involved in. I know there's a lot of things you're involved in.
Civic service.
Okay, remember, we're on the radio.
I can't help myself.
I took after you on that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Chris, do you
Yes,
want to
all
talk
about the girls. It's Great News Live. Whatever I could do, I'm going to help. If
Is there anything, though, specifically, if there's a charity out there that's needing help or support?
I help a lot of the schools as well, and through our church, through Christmas time,
Yes.
the angel tree. I love doing that. I love giving back, whatever the people need,
And folks, those of you
I
out there who
like
are listening or watching, know that we make decisions every day where we go and we spend our hard-earned money and try to keep it in the community. I think one of the founding acts is giving back to your community. So I think it's just a foundational aspect of winning. And I mean, we can do business anywhere. Choose to do business locally. Choose to do business with people who support you. We believe in that, and we give back locally because of it. And I know it's difficult to mention all the things that we do, and I know Chris does a lot of things, piecemeal things, and they're not structured, but they're giving back. And I know, Tina, you and I do the same thing. So although she's interviewing today, Tina's a driving force behind what we do at the stores.
Absolutely.
And that makes a difference. So
It's always the woman behind the man.
always. So mostly she's in
you're
front.
the inspiration.
I thought I was inspiration. So, there's so many things they're so numerous. But if you have a choice, try one of Chris's restaurants and know that he's giving back and provide feedback or maybe ask for help. And I'm sure he'll lend a hand. And the same with our stores. Come in anytime and just shop and visit and provide some feedback to what's important to you.
Yeah, when they buy a car, there's a piece of that goes back to the charity, right?
Always. I mean,
so that's what. About
correct.
time.
Thank you.
Good job.
So that's that in a nutshell is what we're trying to achieve, and I think anything else that centers on ourselves it really doesn't answer the calling of what we're asked to share, and what we're trying to share is that we give back, and there's so much more that everyone can do, and it's so important to us. So please keep coming out and keep asking for help, and we'll provide all the avenues we can to give you that opportunity and keep it local. And it's her birthday, and I just want to share that. Anybody have any ideas? Somebody can send in ideas what we should do for her birthday. I have no idea yet.
That's funny.
Well, my sister has gone through a lot over the years. I mean,
She's got you as a brother. It's
Yes.
not easy.
I mean,
gosh.
it's and I applaud her for what she does for the community and what she does to help everybody. There's so much I could say. So I don't
It's
think we have
all
enough
good.
time.
It's
Yeah.
all good.
But
That's what we're supposed to do,
She's
right?
my inspiration.
We're supposed to
I'm blessed.
give back.
Yeah.
And
Great family.
also,
My mom and my dad too.
yes.
Yeah.
And your brother-in-law.
Oh, there we go again.
Can't miss important things.
The other program both of these business owners have participated in is our Service League Taste of the Region. Again, selfless to help sponsor. I know South Lake Kia Nissan sponsors every year. And my brother is one of the restaurants, which is Sandwich City, Maple and Bacon, Radius, that is there no matter what. He will never tell me no. I'm like, Chris, and this is something that they donate, the food, the staff on a Friday night. It's a really fun event. So I thank you for making a difference in the community. I thank you both for being Region Angels. Continue to do the work you do. If you need to find out or you have a question, they both have a website, Facebook page, and you can also just send us an email. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at Region Angels. Again, go to youtube.com. We are a nonprofit. There's some big news, big things happening that Gloria is working on behind the scenes.
And Gloria's awesome too. Gloria,
she started.
She is so. I mean, we're surrounded by great people.
Right.
Okay.
With the exception of me.
Exception. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. But no, it's great. I'm sorry, Tina.
It's okay because without Gloria, we never would have had this venue and this platform. So everyone's always a conduit to something. So I thank Gloria Gogo for putting this together. More exciting things to come from Gloria. If you go to our YouTube channel, last Friday we did something different and you can hear the big news. I don't want to share it because it'll give you a way to get to our YouTube channel and subscribe.
There's a lot of good stuff that's going to be happening.
Subscribe.
What should they subscribe to?
Regions Angels.
Yeah, Regions Angels.
You don't even know what they're subscribing to. You're going to say Radius Corporation or
Regions
Pavlou
Angels.
Corporation.
Region Angels.
Region Angels.
Here, it's right here. Here's the
behind
TV.
us. We can't see behind us. We just see the TV screen here.
Oh, there.
I want to thank everyone for listening. Again, whether it was through 12:30 a.m., 104.7, JOB. I want to thank Strzok and Van Thiel, the studios, for letting us have this opportunity in this venue. I want to thank our amazing producer, who we just met today. You are awesome.
Thank you.
So glad you're here. Couldn't do this without you. And Gloria should be back next week. And if you know someone who's making a difference, it could be an individual, it could be a business owner, it could be anyone that's making a difference in the region, please nominate them as a Region Angel. You can go to our website, our YouTube channel, and we would love to have you on the show and tell their story. Thanks. Happy Friday.
Thank you.
All right, thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
Thank you both for being on the show with me.
It's our pleasure.
Oh, it was great. Yay! I love being with my brother-in-law.
And I love being with you, Chris.
Yes.
Thank you both.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. This was
Our
the
pleasure.
best birthday gift ever.
Yes, it is.
For me. For me.